Welcome to Fortune Cookies Tarot. I am Annabelle, a tarot practitioner for over 35 years. And in this video, we are going to do part one of a three-parter. So apparently the Brad and Angelina divorce is one that will not quit. We know we checked in on my channel a few weeks ago when there was some action regarding the sale of Angelina's half of Miraval to a Russian oligarch and Brad's displeasure with it. Now, there are some legal people that have said that Brad has done everything in his power to complete this divorce, get done with it, move on. There is a rumor that Shiloh wants to go live with him now that she is approaching 18 or has turned 18. Let's take a look. We're going to look at the relationship and the family as a whole in this reading, part one. And then we're going to look at Brad individually in part two and Angelina individually in part three. So let's go, guys. We're going to bring up the card view. And as always, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you like these videos. If you have comments, questions, anything like that, you can fire them off in the comment section. And as always, if you would like your own magical reading with me, there is a link in the description of this video. So let's take a look. Now, when we look at marriages like this, even when they're breaking up, we should look at them as an entity. There is sanctity in the union of marriage. In the eyes of the gods, we are one at that point. So we do need to look at it as an entity. So let's take a look. We have that Ace of Wands in reverse, and it is over. The marriage is over. I don't think that's a surprise to anybody here. It's been pretty vicious what's been going on with the two of them, and they are going in separate directions. So the unfortunate thing is that the undoing of this relationship, the untying of the Gordian knot of the Pitt-Jolie marriage is, there's a lot of mudslinging here. I think we all know that. I think we've all seen that at this point. In the past, they were not working together as a business. There were some aspects of the business of being a family that worked initially, but as their family grew in number with children, the core values and decision-making started to split apart. So for whatever that reason is, if it was for substance abuse, if it was for ego, whatever the reason, but they did start to split apart. Initially, when they were together, the passion from the relationship really was the glue that kind of held them together, that fiery volcano of fun. But it's run its course. It burned very, very bright. It burned very, very hot. And now it is over. It is ashes. So trying to develop their own ways of going forward. But the undoing and this mudslinging that's going on is something that is going to continue. We're going to take a look at them individually in reading 2 and 3, so we may see something different. Let's take a look at the family as a whole and see how the family is doing. Now we're extending out from just the married union to the family. There's a lot of sadness in this, and everyone is, so there's kind of this general vibe of, why can't we use our logic to move forward? We just want to have some peace. This is what's holding back the moving forward for the whole family, and possibly holding back the kids from just kind of getting into a better groove. They really do need to, and that's not to say they're involved in any of this, but they are on the periphery of it, and it's a little bit hard not to notice that. So there is a great deal of anger. These kids do want to speak out. They do want to offer up their opinion. Some of them are a little too young to do that, but they do want to do that. So here they're very regretful that things have not gotten better, that they have had to walk away from it, and many of them pine away for the way things were in the past. So that's very sad. So what do we need to do to get the entity of marriage onto a good page? What do we have to do for that? What do we have to do for that? What we want, what we need. what we get. So what we want to do, and again, this is that vicious, nasty pants slinging of mud that we're doing here. This is what we want to do. We want the other party to hurt. We want them to burn. Here, what we need to do is get quiet and get quiet with ourselves and get into the larger sense of being in the relationship, which would be karmic sense, energetic sense, looking at all of the things around us. And here, what we get is we get people that are going in different directions that are not able to really have that logical conversation. The Two of Swords, when we get it in reverse, we do have people that have very, very different baseline logic, and they're going to stick with that. They're actually blinded, as is our young lady in there, to the opinions of others. It's not being able to see the other person's place in the argument. So what do we do for the kids to make this better for the kids? Help them get through things. I know they're varying ages, what we want, what we need. Oh my goodness, I did shuffle, and what we get. Okay, so here what we want, the kids want them to go in separate ways. They just want them to say, it's over, we're going in separate directions, everything's fine, let's move forward from here. What we need to do is not react so much emotionally, not speculate, not let the intuition drive our decision making or our behaviors. We need to actually work more logically here. We like this logic card, and it does kind of throw shade onto that moon in reverse. Here, Wheel of Fortune, these kids, they got to understand that this is going to be a bumpy road. It's going to go up and down, up and down. I have a firm opinion of which parent is the one that goes up and down, but I am not going to divulge that here, because we're going to look at Brad and Angelina individually in reading number 2 and reading number 3. So I do hope you enjoyed that. I hope you'll stick around for the next 2 videos. As always, thanks so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe if you're so inclined. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about this. And I will see you all soon. If you want your own magical reading, please hit the link in the description. I'd love to see some of you privately. Have a great day.